truly love, love works better when you understand love. Love works better. Love works better. Love works better. I want you to understand. Love works better. Ooh, when you really love. Love works better. When you really love works better. When you truly love, understand love. Love works better.
Yes, love works better for me. And if you try, it will work better for you. I'm going to do part two of Awaken Your Spirit because most of America is sleep. And the ego is driving the people's insane. They don't know what to do. They're so used to being bossy and doing what they want and having what they want and treating people like they want. And that's why I said the world is asleep. Most of us is asleep. And the only way we're going to awaken is that we shine a light on this problem. And everybody got to participate in it. Now, a lot of us done went and sit down because we are tired and we just don't want to be bothered with what's going on. But we got to awaken other people's spirit. We got to be awakened ourselves before we can awaken someone else. So this is about helping others. This podcast is about helping others. I'm trying to find some more things to make my life better, but I want to carry you along with me. So love works better because I'm gonna carry you along with me. And if it's working better for you, you're gonna want to carry someone along with you. Okay? Now, most of the time our feelings get hurt. If you say anything, we grab our blanket and want to protect ourselves. Sometimes things come to help you, not to hurt you. But if you climb up and get defensive, you're not going to receive whatever that came after you or you feel to hurt you. You're not going to ever grow because you didn't take the responsibility and ask the question, why do I feel hurt because he said this or she said that? So I'm going to do the part two and maybe the part three. I don't know because there's so much ego when you turn the TV on and how people's acting. It's ego. They don't even care if somebody get hurt. They taking food out of people's mouth and think nothing about it and giving it to the rich. Well, I want to tell you, the rich people don't care. I'm just saying the black and the white. Those that have all this money, and we are named Oprah and Tyler Perry, but it's a lot of ball players. It's a lot of people that own business. It's a lot. And nobody in the church, I'm going to talk about that later, but is no one seem to care and to speak out for the poor. And they got the poor fighting each other because they don't want you to know the truth. And some of us know the truth. We have to tell it. We're going to have to spread the word. You are being played. We are being played. We all are poor. Why are the rich getting richer and the poor getting poor? If the poor was against you and the black was against you and the Spanish was against you, why are we all on the same level? We're not taken from you. You're taken from yourself when you listen to all this noise. They throwing noise at you so you won't know the truth. But you keep getting poor. You can't pay your bills. You being sick. They taking your insurance, and you still trying to be what they tell you somebody else against you. Open your eyes. Open your eyes and look around and say these people they talking about, they don't seem to be able to help themselves. I know they're not hurting me. Open your eyes to the truth. This is driven ego playing against the poor and the uneducated peoples. When I say uneducated, I don't mean your degrees. I mean on what's happening in this world. These are greedy, driven, nasty peoples. Don't care. But you know the things that are happening to peoples in America, the folks that are lying, they got family, they got children, they got mothers and fathers and sisters and brothers. And this is the part too that I want to talk about, because the blind can't lead the blind. Somebody got to wake up, and you wake up and stop sleepwalking and allow people to tell you you don't see what you see and you don't feel what you feel. And you get up and lie to yourself and join the people that lying to you. This got to stop. And when you see the truth, you got to learn how to talk with people and help them to understand. The first thing you want to do is to get angry, because you can't think nobody that naive. But yes, they is. And because they sleepwalking, because they are asleep and they need to be awakened. So I'm going to deal with part 2 of being asleep, of being unconscious, unaware of what you are doing, and take control of your life. I'm going to teach you how to take control of your life and your mind and your thinking. And if we can do this and share it with other people, and those people share it with someone else, after a while we'll have a change in our lives. See what happened? Everybody got getting a little money, start getting an education, and they ran off me, my. And so the bigger picture is the greedy dogs sitting around plotting, how can I make them my slave? How can I get more money? How can I work them more and give them less? So we are sleepwalking, and we have to face things in our lives and stop feeling hurt and seek help now. What is happening? We need to grow up, and we need to find out who we are. I've been saying this, and I've been told I repeat things over and over and over. I don't see anybody that around me talking what I'm talking, because evidently they don't know what I know. And I have sought the Lord. I've been through so much. I had to run to a different sort. I had to run in a different direction. And I bought books, and I read them, and I prayed, and I meditate, because that's what they say do. And I quieten my mind, because that's what they say do. And it began to open my eyes. I got to understand a lot of things. I got motivated and learning more and more and more. So our life, and we don't know that we have these problems. We don't know it until your eyes come open and you stop sleepwalking and be aware. You think you're doing what's right. I'm not scolding you, because if you can't see, you just can't see. And so where I'm at now. So we need counseling. I have to try to give myself some notes so I can stay on subject, okay? We do need counseling. Counseling, it don't mean you crazy. Counseling don't mean that you mentally ill. Counseling means that we need to stop doing what we're doing and need someone to engage us in seeing where we at. And then when we see where we at, we begin to make changes in our lives. And that's the way we learn. We got to grow up. We got to grow up and learn that we have behavior. And some of the behaviors that we have come from growing up in our families, in our communities, in our schools, and also in our church. And so we got to understand the church is, some of those people don't have an education. Some of them don't know God. Some of them run out there and get churches because they feel like, oh, I can get me a church and I can get some money. And they don't know much as you. Why are you joining places like that, don't know and not able to help you? They're not able to help you. And that ain't no put down. But they don't know God, because if they did knew who God was, they wouldn't be trying to make a fool out of you, because God is real. And they get up there and get a tune, and you jump up and start clapping, and you feel the same way every time you walk out the door. You run into your problem because it didn't change the way you think. They should have programs in those churches. They should go out and try to get a lawyer or a doctor or somebody. Please come in here and help my church. But they wants to be the big dog. Ego. They don't want you to know they're dumb. But when you know the truth, you will help set somebody else free, make somebody else free. And I'm not trying to put nobody down, but it's time for us to grow up. It's time for us to awaken. Stop sleepwalking. It's time. It's time, people. I want my family to hear what I am saying. And all the people that can get these videos, I might not be Joyce Meyer, but God give me some insight on what's going wrong with our community, our neighbors, our families. And somebody got to sound the alarm. And I'm just here to sound the alarm. We're in pain. And I don't mean to sick your body, but your mind is in pain. Your heart is hurting for what you see and how you see people act. You're afraid to go out because of people might just jump on you, and all kind of stuff is happening. I heard about that shot that boy in the back in Hollywood. I think it was Hollywood, Florida, between Hollywood and somewhere. But you know what I'm talking about. Shot him in the back and then picked him up like he was a dog. And when they shot him in the back, he was dead, but they picked him up. People don't do dogs like that. And I tell you what, the government protect a dog better than they do people. Now, I'm here to encourage you, but I got to say something might trigger your mind to know that I'm talking what I'm talking, because I know what I'm talking about. They will put you in jail if you mistreat a dog. And they'll let a police walk down and shoot you in the head 2 or 3 times. And you think we are not asleep when we don't feel the pain that we are inflicting on other people? Honey, grow up. We got to grow up. We got to get a backbone. We got to get a spine. I'm going to talk about all that too. But the church is unconscious, and you run in there, it's no help. You better run to Jesus and quieten your mind and listen to what the Holy Spirit is saying to you. You got an inner voice in you, and God placed it in you. That's why he told John to stop writing. I'm going to put it in their heart. You all don't want to hear what's in your heart. You want to keep listening at what's going on in your head. But that's been implanted. That's been planted. Jim Jones killed up all those black people because he started off treating them with a little love and giving them something free. We don't always need something free. We need to be free. We need to be free from what we've been taught and how we're being mistreated. And the first thing we need to do is find out how we are mistreating ourselves. You get money, you go crazy. You don't even count it. You don't try to save it. Try to figure out what best. I need to save something for when I don't have nothing. This is not mine. I don't need all this. I don't need to stay in the store and throwing away stuff and buying more. All of this, what we've been doing, is costing us. It's costing them. We in this day now, it's costing them. Nobody care about you because they know you don't care about yourself. I heard my grandson say, we just consuming. And when you consuming and don't know what nothing was made out and how it was made and what the labor went in it, you just throw it away. And we train our children. You get them one thing and they throw it around and walk away. They don't respect it because they got a toy all over the house. They got a truck all over the house. They got something, a food. They go to McDonald's and spend $15 and pick over it and just leave it and throw it away. We are responsible for what's taking place. Ego, and I'm gonna read some of these things off, and you can understand it. You can look up these words that I'm saying. You don't have to take it from me. Look it up. Look them up. I might not know what you know, but I know what I know. Okay, some of us been brainwashed, and it wasn't intended. But we don't want to think, so we take what other folks say. We don't want to think right. We want to keep thinking wrong. Don't want to change. We want to blame game. So I'm going to name some of these things, some of these problems. Ego driven, need to dominate everything. Blame others for your problem. Hold grudges, won't let go. Instant complaining, something wrong with everybody but you. Feeling hopeless, don't nobody care about me. Overwhelmed, something become a problem. Everything become a problem. This a problem, that a problem. Lack of self-responsibility. Don't take responsibility. Blame it on your wife, blame it on the children, blame it on your boss, blame it on everybody. That's not taking self-responsibility. How did I act in that situation? How did this argument blow up? One person can't argue by themselves. You have to walk away sometime and let the spirit speak to you how to deal with these people. Because everybody and somebody have ego. Everybody have some type of ego. And we got to learn how to get along with each other. And when you can't get along with family, you ain't getting along with nobody, okay? You just faking it out because you were born in that family. I'm going to talk about that. It's a lot I got to talk about, but I got time. Negative mindset, nothing good to say. Pessimistic, never optimistic. Okay, always the victim, me. Overly self-centered, oh my God. Judgmental, repeating the same mistake, giving up easily. I'm just gonna walk away. I ain't gonna worry about it. Feeling disconnected from people. And sometimes you had a problem. That's why you feel disconnected. Never motivated. Never can give a good conversation. Girl, you're gonna be all right. Man, you're gonna be all right. Let me tell you something. I've been through something, but I came through it. You'll be all right. Okay, that's motivation. Dishonest with yourself and others. Lack of truth in your words and your action. Staying in debt for materialist, focusing, want everything. I got that wrote out wrong. Want to be seen and want to be loved. Okay? No inner growth. You've been this way for 40 years. No growth. Same old. Stuck in drama and conflict. If you can't have a conversation with somebody with drama, and conflict, they said this and she did that. Easy to offend. You know, she looked at me funny. She told me off. She hurt my feelings. He hurt my feeling. You know, he looking at my woman. He did. You know, a man gonna look at a woman. I don't care if she is yours. Okay, I'm getting out. If she look good to him. A woman gonna look at a man if he handsome and got them bisect to whatever you call them. They gonna look. So that don't mean the woman want that person looking. That don't mean a man want that person looking, but this is life, and we got to learn how to deal with it. You go home and fuss what you want. Why? He was looking at you. You must have been. You might be going with him. Cause he looking. She got to be going with him. Of course he look. She looking at the man. The man got to be going with her. We got some problems that we don't. We got to deal with. Now I don't know who I'm talking to. And then women come by and play men just to have a meal ticket, get their money and have somewhere to stay. You're not helping yourself or your children or nobody else. Because if you take and do me wrong or him wrong or her wrong, that coming back to you. And I'm going to deal with the awakening your spirit and how you feel when you awaken your spirit and when you are free and when you are conscious and aware of what's going on in your life. We're gonna deal with that. But stuck in drama and conflict, easy to offend and get angry quick. Get angry quick. She hurt my feelings. She looked at me wrong. She didn't bring my dress back. She didn't do this. She didn't do that. She didn't do that. When she didn't bring your dress back or your jewelry back, well, you know what you do? Don't let them have no more. And stop volunteer. Girl, I got a dress you could wear. And then when she don't bring it back, you mad. You volunteer to let her wear that dress or that jewelry. So keep your mouth shut, Evelyn. I've been there. That's why I can say what I'm saying to you. Let's get this together. Now, this is the part 2 of the first video, not first, the second video that I made this year. And I just want to let us think about where we at. Just think about where you're at. If all those things I named, think about how many you got of that. I hope you ain't got them all. But think about how many of those things that you have and try to work on them. And when I come back with the sharing how you feel with the waking spirit, then you'll know that you have improved and you are doing better and you're going to feel better in the spirit and physical and emotional. Yeah, you're going to feel that way. And I'm just excited by what God have done for me. And I want you all to learn. And those that know, don't put this down. There is somebody out there that needs what I'm saying. They might have an education in a lot of things, but their mind is swapped. They don't have the understanding of how to be free and stop having to take all these gummies and marijuana and snorting cocaine and sleeping pills. And I've been there. When I was unconscious, I did it. Some of it. But now that I am awake, I don't need nothing. But I'm free. I'm detached from a lot of things. It don't bother me. I don't need nothing because I got so much around me. And I just go in another room and get a picture and bring it in this room. Take this out of this room and take it in that room and just swap it around. And it works. It works, you know. So once you get stuff aflowing, don't go out there and get some going overwhelm the whole house and then it look like everybody going crazy. You got to learn things. It's just like decorating. You got to learn how to do it. You can do it. And I'm going to help you do it. And if you all need some help on putting things together that are already in your house, we're not buying nothing. I will come to your house and help you find something to match in each one of those rooms. Now, God is good if I offer you that. Take the advantage of it, okay? Don't worry about how your house looks. I got love for you to help you blend stuff so you can flow. I'm let things flow in my mind because I'm free. My mind is decluttered and I'm free so I can see things. Oh, I'm gonna end this program. I'm gonna talk some more. I can't tell it all right now, but I'm gonna give you all some good stuff That's what I'm out here to do. And I love you.
I want you to understand. Love works better when you